Everyone has their own definition of what their identity is. It's very interpretive as well. Yeah, I think the concept of identity, like you said, is everybody's got their own sense of the word identity, and we all identify individually. There's something really super engaging and interesting to me, and like I said, I don't have the answers to those questions. It's about the search for what am I trying to say, what is the work, but it's not even what about am I trying to say, it's what are we trying to say.
Exactly.
For me, identity is really the homegrown accent and the way we approach work. We've got a very unique energy and spirit, and I love how we really inject that into the fabric of our work. It's really exciting to go back and go through the history books and the archives and see, where we've come from to where we are today and where we're headed. That amalgamation of voices, really strong Australian voices coming together and creating new movement today.
For me, it's important that the ballet dancers spend time with us here on Kaurna country at ADT. And it is a real joy, actually, to open the door and to have, members of the Australian Ballet with us in our studio as we start making and we start, and building this collaboration, that's never been seen before.
I'd like to think that everyone can connect with this work, whether you have a long-standing relationship from being, behind the curtain, in the wings, in the flies, in the audience, whether you're familiar with the company or not. I'd like to think that this piece will reach out to everyone and that everyone will be able to feel a sense of pride about our national company and a connection with, and if they haven't before, I hope they really do find that.
There's nothing like being a cultural jewel of Australia, and that's what the Australian Ballet is. And that's been built up over 60 years because of the devotion of audiences. And whether you love ballet and dance, or whether you come to the theater for spectacle and the idea of a performance, I think this work facilitates the rich kind of history of what the Australian Ballet means to Australians.